So the journey begins. Today is the global launch of the Air Jordan 1 UNC Off-White shoes, and I am making the trek down to Lexington, Kentucky to the Oneness store that they got down there. They're dropping pairs tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern time, so it's only a 3-hour drive. I figure, you know what, this could be a fun little road trip, and I'll make a video out of it. Could be a fun time. I might even spend the night there in Kentucky, and on the way back home tomorrow, do some thrifting vlogs. You know, this could be a good time.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and let me explain this a little bit better for you. So I'm heading down to Lexington, Kentucky to the Oneness Boutique. They are dropping the Jordan 1 UNC Off-White joints. They were lucky enough to be one of the retailers in the U.S. to actually get stock of this shoe. And they announced on Twitter and Instagram that they will be doing an in-store release via the Frenzy app. And they announced that they will have a lot of pairs in store on release date. I contacted them, and other people did, about what kind of stock they have, and they verified with us that they will have plenty of pairs. I told them I got a 6-hour round trip. They told me, come on down, drive on down. They said it'll be worth the drive. See you there. Pretty excited. Other people from Chicago coming down with 5-hour trip. They were telling them, quote, come through. We got plenty of pairs. People coming from Columbus, Ohio with a 5-6-hour drive. So Oneness Boutique was telling all of their customers that they are getting in plenty of pairs. Drive on down. You know, take long road trips. We got you. So hopefully they're telling the truth, because we're trusting them that they actually do have plenty of pairs as they say. So we're going to find out. Here we go.
So let's see if I get this pair of shoes here at the gas station, Speedway, filling up, about ready to make this trek down to Lexington, Kentucky. So next time you see me, we will be in Lexington, probably parking and walking to Oneness Boutique. Just got here, found a place to park in a parking garage. Free parking! So now I got about a half-a-mile walk, maybe a little bit less, down to the Oneness Boutique. And let's keep fingers crossed. Got about a half an hour until the shoes go live, and we'll see if we get a pair. So let's go. First time in Lexington, Kentucky that I know of. Walking the streets here, trying to find this place. I found Jersey Street. It should be right down here, if I have this calculated correctly.
The line for this place wrapped all the way around the building. On the right side of the building, there was a huge crowd. There was several hundreds of people here at this time, with about a half an hour to go before the shoes actually dropped. The massive crowd here was quite surprising, and hopefully there's plenty of pairs available for everybody. And I honestly, at this point, I had my doubts, but hopefully this is a legit raffle and they weren't lying to us.
Around 1 minute left. This bad boy is going to drop. This place is about to go crazy. So wish me luck. Oh, didn't get it. Unlucky. Dang it. A lot of people happy though. Did not get it. We drove 6-hour round trip, struck out, but it was fun. It was worth it. Had to give it a try. Had to try to get them at retail. But we're probably going to spend the night here, do a little thrifting tomorrow, see what happens. And congratulations to everybody here who able to get a pair. Sucks I didn't get them, but it's okay. There's more shoes.
This is the part where I do a little bit of complaining about the whole process. Overall, I don't think any pairs were backdoored. That's not my gripe. My gripe is that how they openly went on Instagram and Twitter and encouraged people like myself who live in Indianapolis, people from Chicago, people from Columbus, Ohio. They encouraged us, telling us that they had plenty of pairs available, that they had a lot of stock available. They encouraged people to make 5- and 6-hour round trip drives to come and get a shoe. They encouraged customers that they had plenty of stock whenever they knew they didn't. Once the drop happened, a huge horde of people left because people didn't win. And I just don't think it was right for them to advertise they had plenty of pairs available for their customers when in actuality they didn't have as many pairs as they claimed. I reached out to them on Instagram and asked them about this, how they misled their customers and people like me who made a 6-hour round trip, and they didn't respond to me. All they did was they deleted my Instagram posts. Every time I asked them about it, they would just delete it. They will not respond to why they misled all their customers. There was not plenty of pairs. That's bad business. Just tell the truth from now on. That's all I ask.
Now it's time to find a hotel room for the night, get some food, have a little fun the rest of the night, because there's still a little bit of exploring to do here in Lexington, Kentucky. Got to make a little trip out of this for the 6-hour round trip. So it was an enjoyable drive down here. Fun trying to win a pair of Jordan 1 Off-Whites at retail. That was fun. So it was amusing to see how they do shoe drops here in Kentucky. I'm not really used to that. I'm used to Indiana kind of drops. It was kind of crazy down here. It's kind of cool. It's different. So let's keep this going. This place is kind of ghetto. This is what Goodwill's looked like in Indiana like 10, 15 years ago. And this is pretty bad. Like, this looks dated to like late 80s, early 90s. This one needs an updating really, really bad. Let's see if we can find it here. I don't have hope for much. Here's a nice find for $1.79. Should go for about $15 to $20. Everything looks to be there. Good condition. Found this brand new Tag Thermal Heat Logic insulated hat for only $1.99. That should sell for easily $10. Good profit. So that's the first Goodwill at Lexington, Kentucky. Make about 20-25 bucks in profit with this heated insulated hat and the Monopoly electronic game. Total I spent was $4.01, and after original investment, shipping, and selling fees, a minimum of $20 profit, as high as $25. So we're getting there. We're getting some profit. So I'm gonna hit one more Goodwill, then find a hotel and crash for the night, and wrap up this vlog. Maybe even get it up tonight. We'll see. This Goodwill is like 10 times nicer and newer than the last one. First thing, finally got this vintage 90s Pro-Line Champion piece. San Francisco 49ers. Very good condition, size extra large. $6. Easily a $35 piece. This is a nice vintage score right here. Pretty sweet. This place has got a ton of clothes. If you want clothes, my goodness, this place has everything to choose from. This thing here is vintage. Jackets galore in this place. I could spend hours in there going through clothes. Got successfully checked into my room. I'm actually in a really nice room. Let me give you that 360 panoramic view. It was like 62 bucks for tonight. Place is called, what is this? Guest House Inn and Suites or something like that here in Lexington, Kentucky, off of like 75. The place is nice. Let me get some better light. It's like 8:30 at night, so the sun's going down. The lighting's not the best right now. Whoa, it's super dark right there. There we go. Good day. Came up here to try to get the Off-White Jordan 1s for retail at Oneness Boutique. Struck out. There was a lot of people there. I didn't realize it didn't dawn on me, but Lexington, Kentucky is where University of Kentucky is. Like literally, Oneness Boutique is just like a couple blocks away from the University of Kentucky. So I'm battling like literally 20,000 college kids. So I didn't have much luck. I just didn't realize that where this place is located. I was being stupid. So this is day one of the Lexington, Kentucky trip. Tomorrow I'm gonna have some more fun. I'm gonna hit thrifting all the way back home. I'm gonna stop at least half a dozen Goodwills maybe, if I can find some on the way back. Have a little fun. Make this a business trip, not just a sneaker trip. So, give me a big thumbs up for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you were at Oneness today, if you want a pair, let me know below. You were lucky. There is a crap ton of people there. you were lucky. So anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. Big thumbs up. See you later. I'm out.